So it's day 3 in Iceland. Just woken up, and the plan for today, we're going whale watching. We're also going to the lava show, and the lava show is where they sort of like recreate a volcanic eruption in like a controlled environment. So that's going to be really interesting. I'm just getting past these people. So yeah, whale watching and a lava show. But first, I've just woke up, I'm hungry, so I need to go get another pastry. You can see they're amazing, and I'll try and find somewhere where I can actually sit in as well. Also, this is a famous place. It's where they do the soup in the bread, like a massive piece of bread like that. So I might have to try and get in there, but I reckon it's very busy and they don't take reservations. So I'll just tent it one day and just hope for the best. But yeah, just walking into the centre now. Let's find something to eat. So I found a place, it's called Sandholt, and it's just down like one of the main shopping streets. I'm gonna go in there. It seems really busy, so I don't know if I can sit in there, but I'll find somewhere to eat it anyway, somewhere. These pastries are so good. This is like a pistachio Danish pastry. The pastries here are amazing. I wish we had more places like this in the UK. So this is the shop I've been shopping in. It's called Bonus, and I'm gonna go have a look inside and show you around a bit because it's interesting for me, the way it's set up and the prices. So it just looks like any old shop really, until you go this way and you just walk in the fridge. It's not fridges, it's just a giant fridge. You just walk in. Prices are insane. This lamb is 7,000. I'll put that on the screen as a conversion, but I think it is like 40 odd quid or something. Get 7,000. The meat is ridiculously expensive. In fact, most of the stuff in here is pretty expensive, but it's just crazy how you just walk in the shop and out of it. Then some stuff's not bad, like 208 for a Red Bull. So some of it's quite reasonable, but the meat is just ridiculous. So we made it to the whale watching area. There's a helicopter over there, but I think that is the boat. I'm a bit early, so just gotta wait for a bit. Obviously there's going to be no guarantee that you'll see any whales because it's nature, of course, and luckily it's not been that windy today, so hopefully it's not too rocky. I didn't really think about that. It's 3 hours long, got no seasickness tablets, nothing like that, so hopefully it's alright. But yeah, just waiting around now. So we've made it on to the boat. It's a pretty big boat actually. What we're most likely to see is humpback whales, I think, and I'm not actually sure what else we could see, so I'll find out. I think there's a picture downstairs. I'll have to go look at that. But it's a very nice day. I'm glad it's sunny and not raining and that. So I'm sure we'll be setting off very shortly. So we're just setting off now. It's going to be very windy, so I don't know how much talking I'll be able to do.
Just got informed there must be already a whale presence here in the area at around 11 o'clock. There we go, 11 o'clock.
Even if you don't manage to see any whales, the scenery and the views are just amazing. What we saw before is called a mink whale. So lucky again with the conditions today. It's like a mirror, just glass. It's really beautiful. Even if you don't see any whales, it's worth it just for the views. So that was awesome, and there were humpback whales, and yeah, so we've seen the biggest one. We saw a humpback whale, and we saw the minke whale as well. It's obviously other things to see as well, like the dolphins, and one day I'd love to see a killer whale in the wild, but I think you've got to go somewhere else for that. It was just amazing seeing them humpback whales, just seeing some dolphins as well. So a really successful day, and that's probably to do with how calm the sea conditions are. Beautiful day. I'm off the boat now, and that was just amazing. Being able to see whales and dolphins in the natural environment is really great. Like, there's one thing going to a zoo, and one thing seeing them in the natural environment it's really good. And it was so calm, the weather's good, so definitely recommend, especially if the weather's good. Because how it works is, what they do is they have to spot the whales in the distance and drive towards the area, then slow down and wait for it to like pop up. But that is much harder to do if it's like choppy, rough weather, it's raining, windy, and etc. So it was really good. Now we're gonna be going to the Lava Show, which is just over this way, and we're in like this harbour kind of area, and yeah, really nice, really quiet. It is kind of mad really to think that they have so many tourists, but there's loads of places you can find that really nice and quiet. I think this is some kind of military boat. I don't know if it's active or an old one. I don't know if it's Icelandic or a different country having one here. But yeah, just kill some time, and then we're gonna go to the Lava Show, which is a controlled volcanic eruption. So I'm looking really forward to that. I couldn't resist. I've stopped for an ice cream, and I got the 2 caramel flavours. It's like caramel popcorn and caramel nut as well. Yum yum. Look at that. And they got a waffle on that. It's called the Valdis. Well, that was a bit spontaneous. I wasn't really planning on doing that, but I was walking past it and I just couldn't really resist it. So a bit of a stop off there. Now I need to find where this Lava Show place is. Somewhere around here. So I'll get back to you when I'm there. Okay, I found the building. It's over there. It's meant to be really good, this. Obviously I won't be able to talk while it's going on, but I will definitely call some clips for you. So let's just go inside. The Lava Show. If it's like a bar and that in here, like a gift shop. Got myself a Coke, and yeah, we're just waiting now for the show.
The other reason for Iceland's intense volcanic activity is because of the mid-Atlantic ridge that cuts right through the island. The ridge consists of 2 tectonic plates that are steadily moving away from each other.
Okay, so what you're seeing here, these first few bubbles, that is our block of ice from underneath the lava. The ice is turning rapidly into steam. It rises straight up and out in before these lovely bubbles that you're seeing here, because that surface is starting to solidify in its contact with the air, and so it just starts to bulge up a little bit. Spying in this form, I can assure you, it's still very, very hot. There we go. Kind of looks a little bit like molten cheese in this form. It's got a few little Oreo crumbs stuck inside. That's that basalt tephra at the bottom, that exploded lava. And we'll just flip this top bit over a little bit. Try and form a taco or a wave of lava. And let's get in here, try and pull out some pieces. There we go. You can see that texture is now starting to change.
So that was amazing. Like, seeing lava in real life. If there's not a volcanic eruption here, and like a tame one where you can actually go up to a volcano and see lava like that, that is the only way to do it. And yeah, it was amazing seeing lava. It was flowing at 1100 degrees Celsius down there. The room was super hot just from being in there, and yeah, it was just amazing, like seeing lava in person. Like, you gotta do that, you can't miss it. So it's coming towards the end of the day now. We're gonna get food. I'm gonna go to there. It's a food hall. It's called Pósthús, and yeah, we'll have a look around just a food hall, see what I fancy. So this is what I got. I got the pasta, and it looks really good. I can't wait to tuck into this. It is a really nice fancy food hall with lots of options. On the right we have this pizza place, and to be honest, that looked really good as well. I was really tempted to get this, but I already had a pizza on this trip. There was a pasta place on the left. There was sort of like burgers, noodles, sushi. On the right there was like Mexican, so I had like tacos and burritos. So that's that, another day done, just heading to the hostel now. Tomorrow we're doing a golden circle, so it's going to be a really good day as well. Hopefully lots of great sights to see. If you are liking these vlogs, and if there's actually anybody watching these vlogs, then make sure to subscribe and like, comment and all that, because it really does help me out. But back to the hostel now, and I'll see you tomorrow.